This world is truly strange. Under the institution of marriage, women are always seeking a binding commitment. You will really keep suffering from the torment of marriage narratives in China and even around the world. If you're a young woman, please take this advice. First, make sure you are complete and fulfilled yourself, whether materially or energetically, and only then should you expect your life to blossom. I always support young women because I deeply understand that under the patriarchal system in China, under the expectations of traditional Chinese elders, the sense of uncertainty that women experience is something that no one can truly understand or support you through. Not even your parents, not even your own sisters. Everyone is independently answering their own test in life. When there is no one else on the stage, only yourself, your inner core must be incredibly stable for you to truly embody the saying, "Of the 3,000 waters, I only take one ladle." But I am only waiting for that one ladle. If in this life I cannot attain it, I would rather not pursue anything else. Be a little kinder to yourself, be gentler with your own feelings, treat yourself with tenderness, and let yourself go. You have to become your own companion, because under the battleground of mainstream narratives, no one will ever truly understand you to the core. Only you can do that. Hug your inner child yourself. There's no need to rush. You can go on plenty of dates because sometimes just one thing can be enough for you to go out with someone. After all, 2 or 3 hours of high quality time is already a significant investment. Girls should definitely lower their standards for going on dates, and boys should definitely be more proactive in initiating dates. Why is that? Because once a girl puts herself on a pedestal, she becomes very insecure. She feels like she's a losing bet. On one hand, she thinks she's valuable, but on the other, she can't help but feel like she's a losing bet. Once a boy starts thinking, "Why should I always be the one acting like a simp?" he'll actually start to believe that he really is a simp. In reality, once you see through the dilemma of being a simp, you'll truly understand that those who take initiative end up living a much higher quality life. Boys should be more proactive, and girls, you should also take more initiative and be more open. Don't let yourself get swept up by the mindset, so common these days, that women should just sit back and wait. How do you connect with those high-quality guests? First of all, you yourself have to be someone worth getting to know. Do you have any work or achievements to show? Second, have you presented yourself to the world? If you don't have any work or achievements, let me ask you, have you ever presented yourself to the world? The best gift you can give to the world is to offer yourself. People are seen in their fullness. If in this life I am not destined for truly outstanding achievements, then I hope to be someone who stands by the roadside, applauding, letting the applause soar. Ah, brothers, standing by the roadside and applauding, letting the applause soar, this in itself requires you to have seen many great mountains. Only after witnessing many great mountains can you be certain that even if I never step onto the stage in this lifetime, I am still okay, because I am willing to be someone who applauds. And my act of applauding itself, perhaps in the context of love, is like borrowing a boat to set sail. Maybe in a relationship, I seek a stage where the man takes care of things outside while I manage the home, or perhaps a stage where the woman is the breadwinner and the man manages the household. Regardless of gender, whether male or female, both feminine and masculine energies have their own strengths and weaknesses, their own advantages and disadvantages. They are, in essence, two sides of the same coin, a perfect blend of yin and yang. Today, our responsibility as Chinese people is to move beyond the traditional marriage narrative of the older generation. Our own traditional marriage narrative has been shaped by the compression of the four wallets in the 1990s and 2000s, urbanization, and the necessity of binding two transactional deals together. I believe that my members, those who have already gotten on board, are qualified to live this kind of life. The reason you're being held back is either because you can't find a deal that suits you, you see something you like but you can't match it yourself, or it's because you're firmly pursuing your own path. So if you are determinedly following your own path, let me give you a piece of advice. Pursue it with conviction, but also be brave and take initiative. How could a girl possibly not find a partner? There's only one reason a girl can't find a partner. It's when she doesn't respond to her own body, desires and energy, or to the attention and pursuit that the world and others offer her. Girls really do need to be a bit more proactive. Being proactive doesn't mean you have to be as bold as Liu Xie, but it does mean you need to let yourself be seen by others. Because honestly, the strategies for men and women are still different. As for guys, they have to be proactive on a broad scale, because boys will encounter girls who are reserved, and reserved girls aren't the ones who make the first move. So guys really do need to take the initiative. If, as a girl, you're not proactive enough, meaning when a guy extends an olive branch and you don't respond, you'll miss out on a lot of potential relationships. Well, if you want to take the initiative but don't have any opportunities, then you should come and join the group matchmaking event. I organize those matchmaking events every time, so you need to take them seriously. Anyway, when it comes to love, intimate relationships are a lifelong journey. Once you've been nourished by a relationship, you'll realize that relationships and making money are two completely different things. It's not even a matter of how you allocate your energy, it's a source of nourishment. So I highly, highly recommend that everyone seriously work on cultivating intimate relationships.